Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for all your beautiful comments. Hello, everyone. Guys, I don't know. This got to be the year of karma or exposure or something because I'm telling you, Spirit is exposing your enemies here. The people that I don't know. They're really triggered by you guys. They are extra triggered by you because you're winning, because they can't gaslight you anymore. They can't antagonize you anymore. They can't control you or play mind games with you anymore. They've been competing with you. They've been spreading misleading information about you, talking behind your back, trying to give you a bad reputation, dirt digging on you, looking for a problem with you. But at the same token, Spirit saying, these are the ones that have been gaslighting you. These are the ones that come in, like they got no problem with you. Like they're trying to get you to talk. They're trying to get information out of you. And now you probably are aware of most of these people, what they've been doing. They have no facts on you. They've been making up stories. They are doing this because they're triggered and because they're lonely and they want to start drama for you. They're in their egos and they've been wasting their time doing this. These people could be sad, hurt, crying over you because you're winning, because they can't gaslight you. They're clout hungry, and Spirit is saying they ain't shite. They ain't shite. They're doing it because they're bored. They're doing it because they're lonely. They're doing it because they love drama. They're in their ego, and they can't stand to see you win. They've been going out of their way to gaslight you. They're salty with you. They're bitter. They're envious. They're angry because they're competing with you. You're living rent free in their heads. So just because you may have cut these people off, or maybe it's because you expose them, or they're being exposed for their wrongdoings, they can't get you out of their head. They can't get you out of their head. You are actually living rent free in their heads. They can't gaslight you and they're salty. It's not working anymore. Their tactics are not working on you anymore. Maybe before, you used to tolerate certain behaviors, or maybe before they could gaslight you to get a reaction or a response out of you, and now you're just simply unfazed. You're letting it unaffect you, and by it not affecting you is really triggering these people. So they're retaliatory, they are salty, they are bitter, they can't get away with what they used to get away with, Spirit is saying, and they're angry about it. They've been causing drama for you. They've been digging up dirt on you, trying to give you a bad reputation, because they're bored. They're lonely inside themselves. They have nothing better to do than to try at least to pick on you. Well, TA Khalil, I hope it stops working on you. Don't let people trigger you into responding the way that they want you to respond. That's what they want to do. Their game is to get you to react. They're trying to trigger your anger so that they can turn around then and talk about your inappropriate behavior toward tell other people about you. When you give them no response or you just stand your ground with people in a calm, collected manner, it drives them nuts. It does. Because they're used to being able to trigger you. There used to be a time where you would respond or you would react or you would give these people the dirt that they were looking for. It's like they're baiting you here. That's what gaslighting is. Baiting. Baiting you for information, coming in all friendly, like so that you confide in them and you think that they're your friends or you think that they care. And then they take that information and they slam you with it. That's gaslighting. Maybe using the information that you have confided into them against you. These are backstabbers. They ain't shit. They have nothing better to do with their lives or their time. And Spirit is perfectly well aware of it and is exposing these people. And I think that because you're a loving character, because you don't think like they think, they was able to get away with it. You believe the best in people, you look for the good in people, you definitely weren't expecting many of these people to be as vicious as what they have been turned out to be. Yeah, being beaten at work. Okay. Thank you, Fiona. I'm glad you joined us here too. Wow. Oh, yeah. Thrive Life Care says most are family members. Yeah. It's people in general, and it could be friends, it could be coworkers, family members, lovers, or all of the above. Or all of the above in some cases. You may feel like you've wasted your time. You may feel like you could be angry at yourself for, being naive or for not seeing something sooner. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. You do not have to be angry by being a caring human being. You don't have to be angry at yourself. I know it's frustrating to deal with when you've got negative energies around you that are doing this, but don't blame yourself for everything is exposed in its own timing. And I got to be honest, you guys give everybody the benefit of the doubt, which is being the bigger person. Um, so don't feel bad for not seeing it, and don't feel bad for not recognizing it sooner, because it's better to be open and it's better to be a giving spirit than whatever this is. Okay? This is nasty. Now, they tried to antagonize you. They may have turned into a tyrant. They tried triggering you into reacting. They did. But it seems as if all these tactics are no longer working. They never have the facts and they still make things up. It's just now it's not phasing you, at least like it used to phase you. You could be the Empress. You've learned. You're too busy winning. You're working hard. You're too busy winning. You've learned. You've got this Hierophant energy. You've learned. And now it's not phasing you like it used to phase you. They were trying to delay you, or I don't know, maybe they were telling other people, like, this is like friends, lovers, digging up dirt. Okay, maybe you didn't, that's what I'm saying. Maybe you didn't want to see it. Maybe you didn't want to believe it because you don't think like they think. Like for a while, you could have been in denial, but you've learned. You've learned. And they come off ever so genuine. This is blaming, accusing, denial. They're in denial of their own, they're in their ego. Okay, they are. It's like you're very loving. Like I said, you're probably empathic. So anyone who's like this born leader, very passionate about what you do and the people in your life, you put your best foot forward. Okay, that's what you've done. You've put your best foot forward with people. And if they want to dredge up your past and they want to dredge up your mistakes, blame you, accuse you, it's their own denial. It's like they're trying to ruin your reputation or give you a bad reputation. It's been unfair and it's been highly manipulative. Someone is very critical, judgmental. This is someone who has manipulative words. This could be a provoker, this could be an antagonist, this could be uh, misleading. It's misleading news, misleading facts. Look, this person is misleading. Okay, misleading information. Thinking that, oh no, I'm telling the truth, but they're in denial. So they are starting drama. They are deliberately trying to make you feel insecure because of their own insecurities. They're trying to start drama for you. It's like because they're bored, because they're lonely, like they may be doing this as a form of entertainment because truly inside themselves, they actually have nothing better to do with their lives. They do the switch up. I'm telling you. Look, your person, these people are sitting there going, I'm so sad, I'm so hurt, I'm crying the blues here to someone else. See, I'm so sad, I'm so hurt, the collective hurt me. They are sad, but the reason that they're sad is because of the things. They're sad people. It's like, it's weird. Maybe oh my God, for some of you, it's your own family. Okay, and maybe they bring up family issues against you and use situations against you, dredge up your past, manipulate the information, maybe tell half truths, quarter truths, or complete blatant lies. Of course, they make it go in their favor. And like I said, maybe in the past they were able to trigger you to respond. And then they would talk about that. Oh, yeah, yeah, but you're very confident and you are very stable. And it's like, I don't know what this is all about. They're clout hungry. This is someone who's clout hungry. Now, I don't know. So they're looking to better their own reputations. They could have used you as a stepping stone. Like, quite honestly, they could have used you as a stepping stone. They're antagonized by you. They try to antagonize you, but they are competing with you. And they've been saying, embellishing the truth, and it's a smoke and mirror act. They're actually bitter because they're competing with you. They're clout hungry. And for some reason, they're viewing you as like you're doing better than what they are, or they're afraid you're going to do better than what they are. Hmm, this is interesting. They're afraid that you're going to do better than what they are. It's their own fears, it's their own insecurities, it's their own issues, but they project them onto you. So, like, they can gain clout somehow off your name, off your past, off, it's like the more information you have about someone, never tell someone you're going to buy a vehicle, never tell someone you're going to buy a house, never tell someone you got a promotion, a raise, until after the fact. Never. Because they will do their best to sabotage it. They will do their best to sabotage your wins. They will. Did you guys experience that? Can you put in the comments if they did that to you? Okay, Randy said yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jester says, yeah, they did it. Yep, yep. Miss Goldie, Leo's son, Aaron, Bridget Parker, Ryder 3322, Randy. Yeah, it's terrible. Pippi Lou, yeah. Starflower. Mhm. Well, it's because you're moving on and they are hurt. They've been saying hurtful things geared toward you. It's very painful when it's people you love. It's very painful when it's people you truly care about. Uh, Now you are being silent about your wins. See, their fear is losing clout. Their fear is losing money or not having enough to compete with you. They're competing with you. So, like I said, be silent about your wins, be silent about your successes, be silent when it comes to money, be silent. Keep it quiet. Don't tell people what you're doing until after you've done it. Because I'm telling you, they want to bring you burdens. They're stalking and they are gaslighting and they are jealous. They're competing with you. It's like they're lonely. I told you, they're lonely and they're bored. They don't have anything better to do with their lives than pick on you and talk about your life and your mistakes and your issues. And maybe it makes them feel better about themselves. They want you isolated. They don't want anybody liking you. They don't want you with anybody. They don't want you uh, they don't. They're bitter, they're angry, they're triggered. I told you they're jealous and envious. Cannot make it up, and you're living rent free in their head. You are. And it's like, huh, oh, it's a waste of time. These people are in their ego, and it's like you love these people, and it's almost like they turned their back on you and they wanted other people to turn their back on you as well. They did not want people to trust you, and they've been mocking you with their little groupies. They're in their ego. It's pride and ego. You've grown. Maybe they're jealous of you and they think that maybe you're trying to make a fool of them. They're very deceptive. They're not telling the entire truth. They've been judging you, yet you were very generous to them, but they're embellishing the truth. And it's like, uh, they've been backstabbing you. They're toxic, mentally toxic. They want control. And they think that they can get control by misleading information. They're trying to trigger a response. Okay? They're hoping and wishing to trigger a reaction out of you. These people are, I don't know, they do it intentionally or unintentionally, but it's up to us to set up boundaries to this. And like I said, for a long time, it's like you may not have wanted to see this in people or believe that it was possible for people to treat you like this. Yeah. Well, I've debated on that. Angel King says, what is the advice from the afterlife for us dealing with it? It's up to us to set up boundaries, and it's up to us to protect our energy, and it's up to us. Well, I can tell you that I've been in prayer about this because we get the information that this is happening, but Spirit's allowing it to happen to reveal to us who all these people are, because some of you don't know who these people are. And they are being exposed one by one. So some of these people may have been exposed years and years ago, some of these people months ago, some of these people, last week. I don't know. Some of these people are still yet to be exposed because they put on a good game. They wear a false mask. And I think it's more like a, a training period for us to learn to recognize how to respond to people like this. Don't give them the response that they're looking for. That's what I know. Don't give them the response that they're looking for. Don't allow them to get you to react. Stay calm. Confident is your key to success here. So the more confident that you are and present yourself, you would not waste your time arguing or waste your time retaliating. And when they finally see that they can't get a rise out of you, you might be able to work on these relationships. But it's like you train people how to treat you. So it's our jobs to train people how we want to be treated. You don't have to be confrontational. That's what they want you to be. They want you to react, they want you to respond, but you can just say, no, that is not the truth. Or, look, that's really none of your business. That is, and don't be ashamed or embarrassed to say things like that. I'm not prepared to share that. That's something I don't want to share. Don't let them guilt you. Don't let them, like, they want that info out of you so they can sabotage you, so that they can belittle you, so that they can make you feel, discourage you and all those other things. And Spirit is saying, don't tell them until it's done. If you feel comfortable telling them after the fact, then you tell them after the fact. Do not tell them before the fact, because the evil eye goes a long way. I'm just saying. And they may try to sabotage you before you get a chance to do what you are doing. They want to know the information, be alert, be on guard. Anyone who's trying to drain that much information out of you, be suspicious of. Why do they need to know? If you want to share something with somebody, you'll share it with them. But why do they keep digging for information? If you feel comfortable sharing it, you will. And don't apologize. You do not need to apologize to people. They wouldn't hesitate for a second to tell you to mind your own business. They wouldn't hesitate. So don't hesitate to say, I don't want to discuss that, or I don't want to reveal that at this time. Maybe later. You don't owe them anything. It's your path, your journey, and you don't have to explain yourself and defend yourself. They want you to be on the defense. They're trying to get you on the defense. And your best defense is your offense. Ask them those questions. They want to come out with, like, how are you doing? Ask, how are you doing? Turn it on them. Answer a question with a question if you know that that's what they're doing to you. Oh, how you doing? How's this going? How's this? And you know why they're asking. You just turn it around. You say, how are you doing? How are things going for you? And see how much they tell you. Chances are very little. Yeah. See? And then they use, Yasmin Abdul says, then they use those words against you at a later date. But it's never the same. It's always twisted. It's misleading. And they're being blocked by holding on to grudges. They're holding a grudge. They can't do nothing to you unless you let them. And it's up to us to learn how to be the master of our own lives. just because people try to guilt us or force something on us. It's up to us to say no, and it's up to us to say too much information. Don't let them see you sweat. Don't let them see you get angry. But be confident in your answers. Be firm in your answers. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to combat them. You just have to say, that's just too much information. Because they're using it to cause fights in your connections. They're always trying to set you up. They're always trying to set you up. And they are sending negative energy toward you. I'm telling you. They want to try and tarnish your reputation. And the more information you give to them, the worse off it'll be for you. Don't worry. Not only are you noticing their lies, but other people know too. They're not stupid. Don't think other people don't know what they're doing because they're being exposed. Other people will notice. And then they'll try to get in good with you again. I'm telling you. The whole time trying to defame your name. They can't defame your name by stuff that they don't know. So don't tell them. They're stealing your ideas as well and claiming that, oh, your successes are because of them. They told you to do that or something. They're full of garbage. They're jealous because you're doing better than ever. And then they try to come back in and gaslight you again. They're trying to trigger you. They're trying to antagonize you. They want control of you, and they're obsessed with you. They are continually thinking about you. They are competing with you, and they are even, it's misleading information. It is. You're talented and they're not. They can't even operate on your frequency. You'll always be 10 steps ahead of them. Spirit will always reveal people to you. And now, some of these people, you would least expect it from, and some of them, well, like I said, you may have just allowed them to keep the peace, or you'd not want to rock the boat or make waves. You know how it goes, eh? You may not have wanted to rock the boat or make waves, or, so you just accept it. But the problem with that is they get used to doing it. The more you allow them to do it, the worse it becomes. And it really gets nasty when you cut them off. And it really gets nasty when you don't divulge. And it really gets nasty. They go on the warpath because they're not able to get out of you what they used to get out of you. And that's the bottom line. They cannot get out of you what they used to get out of you. They ain't shite. They ain't. Let's find some more tea on this, Spirit. What's going on? It's like, I ain't getting involved. They're always creeping on you. They're always spying on you. They can't help themselves, okay? You know what? Your biggest haters are your biggest fans. They always are spying on you, always trying to figure out what you're up to. You know what I'm trying to say here? They're fake. They're fake smiles. They're fake waves. This like, you're moving on. It's like, thank you, next. Done. You're moving on. I'm just saying. And they are tripping on you because you are. It's not bothering you anymore. It's not phasing you anymore. Thank you, Isabel. Thank you so much for your donation. Well, who the hell's that? T.A. Khalil. They won't allow me to move on. Who made them in control of your life? Like, that's a victim statement. I'm sorry, Khalil. That's a victim statement. They can't stop you from moving on. The only way they can stop you is if you let them. They want you back. They want you back. That's why. And they are always looking you up and they're always spying on you. They could spy on you in many different ways. It's your light is irritating them. It's like, some of them are getting readings done on you. Some of them are doing readings on you like excessively, up late night, trying to copy you or something like that. They don't have your intelligence. I'm sorry, guys. So they don't. The psychic surgeon, Kelly B. McDonald. Oh, wow. They are copycats because they can't think for themselves. And it's like, instead, like, some of these people are turnaroundable. Like, they need to use some common sense. They can't sit and treat someone like that and then complain about their reactions. It's like they're provoking you, they're antagonizing you to react, and then they blame you for your reaction. It's like a game. And quite honestly, it ain't, you're wasting your time playing it. You're wasting your time playing with these people. Because you ain't going to make sense to people who don't want to make sense. And you're not going to change people that don't want to change. So, what can you do here but move on and mind your own business and focus on yourself? And when they want to come back in and when they want to gaslight you to get more of the dirt that they can about you, then that's up to you. What you tell them, it's up to you. But if they right away they're going to sit there and criticize you when you tell them, call them out. I wouldn't hesitate 1 minute. Call them out. A lot of people don't even realize that that's what they're doing, guys. They don't even realize that that's what they're doing. And quite honestly, they don't want to know what they're doing. Some people who sincerely want to change would say, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I've been doing this to you. You know what? I have been. I'll try my best not to do that again. Geez, I don't want to give you that impression. You know what I mean?" But other people, they they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Huh. Telling all their friends, see? They need groupies. You know what I mean? Like they get that information and they discuss it with other people. They discuss it within their social circles. So to make them you know what it really is? They need something to talk about because they don't have their own lives. So they need to talk about somebody or something. But let me tell you, those other people that they're talking to, those other people know they're full of BS. They know it. They think they're fooling people, but they're not. See, their social circles, they know. They know. Same as you know. Same as other people, they know. So who cares? Like, who cares about their opinion? And who cares what they got to say? Like, nobody cares. They're not that important. And guess what? Your life ain't that important either. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do people want to sit around and talk about you when they got stuff in their own lives? It's an insult to some people. Do you know what I'm saying? It's an insult to some people. They don't want to sit there and engage. They don't want to sit there and hear all about your life. They're like, oh, this is like, they want to defend a tyrant. Let them defend a tyrant. Who cares? They want to bring up your past. They can't even face themselves, let alone talk about you. Denying that they're envious. So some people have called them out. Some people already have called them out and they're just in full denial. Oh no, I ain't jealous. Oh no, I ain't envious. Oh no, I ain't this, I ain't that. They're making fools of themselves. They are exposing themselves, guys. Yeah. Kel Storm says, let them have the skeletons too. Exactly. Everybody has dirt. Okay. The truth is, every single one of us have dirt. Every one of us have something. If somebody wanted to twist it and distort it, we all could. We just choose not to, that's all. Oh, but they want to dig up dirt and twist the facts. Always spying on you, got something to say about you. But the funny thing is, other people get tired of hearing it. Okay? And I don't want you guys feeling guilty or ashamed of anything that you may have done or not done. You have one judge, and that's nobody on this earth. You got one judge, one maker, and it ain't anybody living on this planet. They didn't walk in your shoes either. They didn't live your experiences. They didn't walk in your shoes. They didn't live your life. But it's funny, they want to live their life through you. You must be exciting somehow for people to talk about. You must be more exciting or they wouldn't have the time to talk about you. It just means you have a more exciting life. You don't have a boring life. You don't have, like, you got stuff on the go, and it's like they're doing it out of boredom. They're doing it because they're trying to look better than you or something like that. But the truth of the matter is, if your name is on their tongue and you're in their head, are they secretly actually living their life through you? Are you the focal point of their day? That should tell you. There you go. Like, you wouldn't hesitate, guys, to help these people. You wouldn't hesitate to make them feel good about their lives, but they have a tough time. You know someone's jealous of you when they can't celebrate you. You know someone is jealous of you when they can't congratulate you and celebrate your wins and celebrate your victories, and they downplay your successes, and they have a smart comeback for you. Yeah, but all that stuff, they can't give you credit. You know they're jealous. That the truth. Spirit wanted to tell me that the truth. Your truth is truth. They can't handle the truth. They want to judge, they're going to be judged. They want to be critical, they're going to be criticized. It's like things beget other things. So, like, the things they spew about you comes back to them. It's like and then they wonder why they have crappy lives, like why things don't work out for them, why you're doing well and why they're not doing well. It's because you never wish them ill will. I'm going to tell you right now, it's because you never wished anybody ill will. You wished positive things for them. You wish good intentions for them. You are glad when they are glad. You are happy when they are happy. You celebrate. You know, when they've got some kind of success. You're the first person there to give them a pat on the back and tell them great job. It's just they can't do the same. They can't. No, they would rather mock you and make arrogant, rude remarks to you because it's ego. Their ego can't handle you winning. Their ego can't allow them to, it would almost kill them. And it would be something sarcastic or something snide or the evil eye or the stare down, a fake smile, and then quickly change the subject. Yeah, I know. Ricky Lynn, I follow you there. I do pray what they do and say back to them. I know, right? Guys, I'm a slow learner when it comes to that. I know people who are so gifted with the comebacks, who have it right there on the edge of their tongue. Me, I don't get it sometimes, even for years. And then it'll dawn on me, oh my God, I was just insulted. Oh my God. Like maybe even months or years later, it'll hit me like a ton of bricks. That's because it's meant to come out at that time. And I'm like, I feel so stupid, God. I should have had a comeback for that. How come I didn't have a comeback for that? So I can relate. I can identify with that. And I'm like, sometimes I've even had to have other people tell me, you know, that was an insult, right? I go, it was? Sometimes you're better off not knowing, just saying. Because I might, it's like, I don't know, it's almost like spirit numbs my mind to stuff like that. Like, I kid you not, it's almost like spirit numbs my mind to it until it's time to reveal it. And then I go, God, oh my God, I am so silly. And then you know what? I apologize to God and I go, I'm so sorry, God. I didn't see that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you got such a slow learner here. But I'm not a slow learner. It was for a reason. It's meant to come out in divine timing. Like I said, maybe I had too much on the go. Maybe I couldn't have handled the truth at that time. Maybe I couldn't have dealt with it. Maybe I had other things on my plate. I don't know. Sometimes it's good to be blind to things like that. Just saying. Yeah, I'm a slow learner either, or I'm actually a fast one, right? Because at those times, maybe you would have responded in a way that spirit didn't want you to respond. It's like spirit takes it out of my brain. It's weird. It's like the thought is completely gone until it's ready to be put back in. Yeah, you wouldn't want to step down to their level, and maybe you would have if you was to figure it out sooner. You don't know why. Everything is for our protection. It truly is. It's for our own good. But you know, I really admire those people that got the quick comebacks. I do. Some people are just so good at it, and I got to giggle about it because that is always something that I've wanted to be better at but never were. But I sure can appreciate someone who is. Spreading lies, bad mouthing. And don't you think that those people that they're talking to don't know that they're being talked about the minute they leave the room? They know. Natasha Parker says, I'd be like, dang, he didn't say that thing, and I just laugh about it. I know, right? It's like I always used to have admiration for people who knew that, who knew what people were doing. I'm like, how do you know that they were doing that? Oh no, they were doing that. How do you know? And they'd be like, Frankie, think about it. It's just that your brains aren't made that way. Your character's not made that way. You have pretty good souls, guys. You know what I'm saying? I love you too, Ricky Lynn. Thank you so much, guys. But I know it's not you. What if it's almost like spirit is been doing this stuff to not allow you to be corrupted, to not allow you to sink to their level, to respond the way they respond, to act like they act, to say what they say. So don't, you know, it's not you guys. Trust me, it's not. They were sucking the lifeblood out of you. But they cursed themselves. Look, they've cursed themselves. Wow. Smooth talker is actually a tyrant. I mean, at least you don't know how to be a smooth talker. You might be awkward sometimes, you might be unique, you might seem like you're fake because you're actually a pure heart, but you have nothing but good intentions. Okay? Liar, liar, pants on fire. Lies. They're not fooling spirit. People think that they can mistreat people upon this earth until they, the heaviest judges, the heaviest critics, the heaviest, they're going to meet their maker one day. And they get shown their life review. And they get shown their behaviors. And you know what? Maybe they won't be forgiven. They're not God. You're not supposed to worship these people like they're saints. They're not God. Okay? They're not God. And it's almost like they put you through the Inquisition. Found you guilty. Judge, jury, and trial. Without a trial. It's just like, who are they? What makes them so? That's the difference between righteousness and self-righteousness. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between the two. They're a bully. They're just a bully. They're being a bully. They like to, because they actually lack self-esteem. So instead of them leveling up and feeling good about themselves, where they could actually enjoy a conversation with you or enjoy your company, it's like they want to pull you down to their level. And now you ain't going there. Sorry. And I mean, you're a catalyst. You were a catalyst for change. They could have changed. They could have leveled up, but they want to stay ugly. Let them stay ugly. That's their problem. And I don't mean on the outside. I mean on the inside. I told you, you're a catalyst. You may have tried to be like a mediator. You may have tried to mediate. You may have tried to be a catalyst for change in people, but like you're a creator. You like to create, and maybe you're a dreamer, like you wanting, I'm saying, like wanting the best in people and for the best in people and getting all these wonderful thoughts in your head, and there is nothing wrong. You know what? Blessed are the meek. It shows you're innocent. It's like, blessed are the meek, the naive, the people who are sitting back. Like, I swear, every time I do this, I end up apologizing to God. And I say, God, why am I so slow at figuring people out like that? Like, I don't even know when people are being mean to me when they're being mean to me because it doesn't faze me. So when other people, or I actually figure it out at a later date, I'm like shocked. It don't faze me. They try to faze me, but it doesn't faze me. And I think it was actually God protecting me from being fazed. Okay? Like, no, it's like you're a showcaser. You may have tried to act as mediator, and then, like, you're a giver, they're takers. Okay? You're a giver. Period. So any giving energy, any energy that's in that energy of, I would rather give than take, these people are like, well, I'll take whatever you're giving, but I ain't giving back. Well, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. You're absolutely amazing. Aw, you're welcome, Lisa Myers. You're welcome. It's just like, let them do their thing. If they want to criticize you, if they want to judge you, if they want to condemn you, they want to isolate you, they want to turn everyone against you, let them. Let them. Because the people who are doing that are no better than what they are. They want to hate you, let them hate you. You are seeking all the hidden treasures that were in that situation. You're looking for the light in the dark. And that's why you will always find it. It's like, well, I may have been hurt. I might have been hated. I might have been gossiped about, talked about, ridiculed, this, that. But you know what? I found out who my loyal people were, or I found out that I'm not the only one they talk about, or I found out that I'm still lovable by other people and lovable by God. And they don't want you to be loved by anyone. So what do you think's going to happen to them? What do you think will happen to them? If they never wanted you to be loved by anyone, what do you think it is that's going to end up in the end be their fate? Their fate is that they're going to end up where people have nothing to want to do with them. So, Spirit's telling you to reevaluate your priorities. What's more important? Just let go and enjoy your life. Live life to the fullest and be decisive. think things through, have faith, make a plan, and stick to it. Go for your dreams. Grieve your losses and reach for the stars. Embrace your power and go with the flow. You make yourself a priority and nurture yourself first. That's pretty direct how to handle it. Be decisive. Don't be indecisive. Should I, shouldn't I? Will I, won't I? Don't say, oh, grieve your losses and shoot for the stars. It could have been blessings in disguise. Now you're making yourself a priority. Be true to yourself. Look, say no and mean it. Be decisive. No. Count your blessings. Prioritize yourself. Take the lead. It's like, show them how it's done. Seeing's believing. Against all opposition, against everyone who may have turned against you, you're still winning. And you're still leading. And you're still going. And you're still true. And you're still a giver. Your heart is still open. You haven't closed off your heart. That's how they win. When your heart closes and they can contaminate your soul. As long as your heart space is still open, they've done nothing to you that God can't fix. Oh, they want you to be in a position where you don't love anybody, where you hate everybody, they want you to be as miserable as what they are. And you're not. You're still kind, you're still gentle, loving souls. They're going to give up sooner or later. Yeah. They're going to give up. They're going to give up the attacks because the enemy does that. You're about to get a breakthrough when all this comes at you. And you'd be like, why is everybody acting this way? How come I've had so many people do this? How come all this is happening? You could be a Hakoya empath. I'm just saying. You're always asking questions. You're always asking for the truth from God, not from people, from God. You're always inquisitive. And you're always questioning your actions and other people's actions. Did I do the right thing, Spirit? Am I doing the right thing? Spirit will tell you. Spirit will tell you if you are or if you're not. But now you got to set your priorities straight. You got to make yourself a priority and start giving to you and start giving back to yourself the things that you deserve. Respect, loyalty, integrity. Give that to you because you deserve it. Yeah. You are worthy of it, guys. You just simply are. Each and every one of you are worthy to be treated with respect. You're worthy to be treated like a valued individual. You don't need a judge, you don't need a jury and a convictioner. Okay? Because as an empath, you do that to yourself naturally. You don't need other people doing it. Okay? You just don't. You do it to yourself naturally. You're the first one to say, did I do something wrong? Did I do this? It's like, yeah, there you guys go. So, you know what? Just be decisive. Say no, period. Say no. Not today. No, I'm not disclosing anything to you. No, I don't feel comfortable talking about my business. No, you're not entitled to know. That's why. And don't feel bad about it. They're not going to like it. They're going to throw a hissy fit. So what? They throw one anyway. They're going to throw a hissy fit anyway, whether you do or you don't. So you may as well protect yourself. Guys, look after you. You're a priority. And that's just the way it is. You're a wise soul. Uh, don't be tricked. I said, it's like you want to save everybody, you want to rescue everybody. You are supposed to rescue yourself. Make yourself a priority. That's what Spirit's advice to you is. Just say no. No. And don't feel bad about doing so. Seriously. Because they're going to get mad at you either way. So just say no. I love you guys, and don't you worry about a thing because you'll always be 10 steps ahead of these people. You will figure them out. You're going to know what to say at the right time and the right words to say. And if you're not sure what to say, just ask Spirit to give you the proper words to say, and Spirit will. It'll just come out of your mouth. Like you might even question, did I just say that? That sounded pretty profound. You guys are amazing. You're awesome. And don't forget it. You're beloved and deeply beloved by Source. Take care.